9 days before the kickoff of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. Apologies, of course, we've missed just a day of countdown. Of course, we deeply apologize for that. It was due to issues beyond our control right here. Welcome to Sports Africa. This is where you get the best regarding biggest footballing stories on the continent regarding preparation for the AFCON. We've told you that we'll be taking you through this awesome journey into the camp of each of the 24 teams that have qualified for that tournament. My name is Asha Loluwafemi. James Agberebi is here. Kado Gundare joins us online. It's a bit cold in Lagos today. I don't know the weather where you are. It was so difficult for James to get out of bed this morning. But anyway, he's here. James is already smiling. You're welcome to our countdown.
Thank you very much, Femi.
Okay, but we have no response to what I said. How easy was it to get out of bed this morning?
Yeah, I was able to get out of bed, but it was a bit chill, but thank God I'm here.
Okay. And our guy at large, Kayode, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Femi. It's always a pleasure.
Just in five seconds, can you describe the weather where you are, Kayode?
Well, the weather is what the weather is. It is not too cold, not too warm. I think we are in Nations Cup mood already.
Exactly. You can say that again. Okay, so today on the show, we'll be taking you to the camp of the Atlas Lions of Morocco. And who else is talking? Coach Walid Regragui, of course. Remember what the Atlas Lions did at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. And a lot of people are saying that he might likely be the victim of his own success because he's saying that he's expecting a very, very tough AFCON come next January. They are in Group F. Morocco are in Group F alongside DR Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania. It shouldn't be a difficult one for them. But James, let's talk about that. Walid Regragui is saying that he's expecting a tough AFCON. Would you say that is because of what he was able to achieve with the team at the World Cup last season? Nobody even knew him. He just came out of the blues and he guided Morocco to the semi-final. No African countries has ever reached that stage at the World Cup before. Would you say he feels that he has put Atlas Lion in the spotlight now and therefore they will be looked out for by everyone?
Yes, they will be the main target for every team. I find their group is a group where you expect them to come out from.
Even 9 points.
It's possible.
DR Congo,
yes,
Zambia,
no
and of course Tanzania.
No disrespect to the other teams. But I think they should be able to find themselves as top group leaders in the group. But winning the AFCON, I think I want to agree with the coach. All eyes will be on Morocco because after this group stage, as you progress into the competition, you start to meet the big boys. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough one. I can't remember the last time a team that did very well at the World Cup then went on to do wonders or win the next Cup of Nations. Ghana did well at the 2010 World Cup. The 2012 edition, I think they got to the semi-final. Cameroon did very well in the Thailand 1992 AFCON in Senegal. They finished fourth. So there's always this thing about the other teams. They come out. They know that for you to get to that stage at the World Cup, you must have done. That means that team is solid. So they'll give their all. They'll come with their A game. They will do everything to frustrate you. So I agree with the coach. They're going to be the marked team. And I won't be surprised by the end of the day, they don't even get to the semi-final.
Wow, geez.
It's possible.
Kayode, what would you make of Regragui's statement? Would you say that he's already in the mood of the fact that the Atlas Lions might be the attention of everyone at the AFCON, being that, like we said earlier, what they achieved in Qatar last year?
To be honest, they are in the eyes of the whole continent, in the eyes of the whole world. They are a bit under pressure because everybody expects them to replicate what they did at the World Cup. Everybody expects Coach Regragui to show again and again that what he did at the World Cup was not a failure. But we don't forget that this guy had every excuse to fail at the World Cup. I mean, he was appointed like a few months of the World Cup. If they had failed, he had a ready-made excuse that, I was just getting to know the team. That was why we didn't do too well. But fortunately, unfortunately, they went ahead to show the whole world. Now they have to show that if they could get to the semi-finals of the World Cup, now they are as good as winning the AFCON. We have to wait and see that. But I like the angle from which James looked at this. every good World Cup performance, how have African teams gone on to do at the subsequent AFCONs. I'm not sure many of them have done too well. Readily comes to mind Cameroon in 1992. Of course, they go to the semi-final as of AFCON 92 after doing very well at the World Cup in 1990.
Okay. Wow. Morocco. Kayode, I'll still be coming back to you. James, he said the AFCON is going to be the toughest. In an interview with CAF, he said it's going to be toughest. Of course, you know, he won the Coach of the Year in the FIFA CAF Awards, I should say, in Marrakesh on Monday. Now, he said this AFCON is going to be the toughest. Would you say that asserts the fact that other small teams that we used to regard as minors have left that stage now, and they are gradually catching up with the big boys? Of course, last AFCON, we saw what the likes of Comoros did. So would you say that it asserts the fact that the small teams they are finally or almost even catching up with the big boys?
No, I think the teams that will stop Morocco are still the big boys. For me, there are still minutes in football. Okay? I'm telling you, the thing about this small team is just always a one-off. After that, Comoros, then which other team again? There's always this lack of consistency from them. Because immediately they shine and all eyes on them, you don't hear about them again. You know, that's why I say there are still minutes in football. So I tell you, it is the big teams that will still make it tough for Morocco. In the World Cup AFCON qualifiers, South Africa defeated them. You know, it's not South Africa, one of the biggest, it's a big football nation, but when you talk of the A-list.
Not in the categories of the likes of Egypt,
you hardly put South Africa there, you know. So I think it's still the big boys that are going to give Morocco.
A lot of South Africans will disagree with you.
No, that's a fact. I'm telling you, Femi. So for me, he is right. It's going to be very tough. It's not the small teams that are going to stop Morocco. It's the big boys. Even as Ghana is struggling, Nigeria, these are still the same teams. The Egypt, Zambia, these are the teams that will give Morocco a tough run at the next AFCON.
Okay, Kayode, very quickly, we are almost out of time now. Under 2 minutes, what would be the benchmark, if you are to give Regragui a benchmark for AFCON? What would be the benchmark for, to say, this is the least, stage that Morocco must reach, considering what they achieved at the World Cup last year?
If this were mathematics, Femi, and we are doing geometric progression, I would expect
they should win it straight.
I would expect them to actually win the cup. But this is reality. So if I was going to give them a target, even though I don't like giving targets, I would say a final appearance will be the ideal, nothing less. But this is real life. Football doesn't go according to permutations. But I would expect them, a good showing for me at the minimum would be the semi-final appearance, which is something they have not even achieved in a long while anyway. So I would expect them to do a semi-final at the least.
At the least, but wouldn't that be a shortfall of some sort? Because if you could reach the semi-final of the World Cup, then AFCON, everyone should expect you to at least get to the finals.
Yeah, that's why I said I do not expect Morocco to win. That's a fact that I want you to take. I don't expect them to win the AFCON, but if they are going to what they call the moment, it is if they get to the semi-final. The final four will not let's not take away anything. The AFCON is a very, very difficult tournament to win, whether we like it or not. It is a difficult tournament.
Okay.
It is easier for Europe-based players to win games at the World Cup than to win at the AFCON. That's what I keep telling people.
Okay.
We wait to see what happens at this AFCON.
Okay, of course. Walid Regragui has shown that he's been able to build chemistry with his players, within the short time that he's taking charge of the Atlas Lions. So we'll see how far they will go at the AFCON. Don't forget, it's just 29 days to the kickoff of that game between Ivory Coast and I think we take Equatorial Guinea, right? Yeah, on January 13th. So our daily countdown to the kickoff will continue tomorrow, which will be 28 days to that, the biggest football showpiece on the continent. We'll see you tomorrow. Aribina Shalola Femi. Guys, thank you for coming around. James and Kayode, thank you for always sticking around. And to our producer, we appreciate you so much. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.